Welcome to another Red Gaming Tech video, and which I'm going to be taking a look at Canon Fodder 3, of course, for the PC. This is actually my second time of recording this. Something happened with previous footage, so I do have a bit of a heads up, and I actually do know some stuff that's going on. The audio options are very basic, as well as the video options. I have enabled subtitles just for you guys in advance. Now, of course, this game is a sequel to, well, a second sequel, shall I say, to a very popular game that used to do the rounds back in the days of the 16-bit era, and was certainly one of the most popular games on the Amiga, for example. I personally played it on the Genesis/Mega Drive, depending on what region of the world you were on. I know I didn't actually have an Amiga back then. I'm sad. But anyway, I've already played to the second mission, and I feel that that's a good point to get to. So I'm going to continue, but I'm going to select the mission, and I'm going to avoid the training mission just because it's not that interesting. It's basically telling you how to point and shoot. It does quite show some nice weather effects at the start, but we're going to start at the beginning, or shall I say from the second level. I'm going to start at the beginning of level 2. And we'll begin. Excuse me, for some reason I've forgotten how to speak English. Now, one little note I'll put out is the game's fairly cheap at the moment on Gamer's Gate, so it could be worth getting. Another little point is the game is not the most stable of games. I've had a few problems with it honking, and also on my system in particular, it likes only to run when I have right-click run as administrator. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's just one of those things on my system, or what. So, for some reason there was a fairly long load time there, maybe it was its first time. One little point, right click allows you to, move in whatever position. ALAR, Command Conquer. And WAS allows you to move. W up, right would be D, and S up, down, and you get the general gist of it. Now, you can shoot just by holding down the mouse button. They give you AK-47s, which is fairly odd, considering I'm assuming I'm in the American Army. But I'm assuming it's an AK. It certainly looks like one. Now, one little point, I do quite like the graphics. They're certainly not, tip-top, but they're pretty damn good. Because especially from what you're getting, this guy likes to run at me. Oh, damn it! Now, before you laugh, I will point out that I have played this mission before, and that guy's never been a suicide bomber. He normally just has an AK. So, it might spice things up the second time you play it, which is quite interesting if that's true. I'm not sure, maybe it's just random, maybe interesting, it actually puts the trees on fire, that's quite a nice touch. I hadn't noticed that previously. Now, there is a rank up system in this game. In other words, if your soldier can last long enough and he doesn't keel over, then in fact what will happen is you'll rank up and your soldiers will gain better accuracy and so on. You don't want to just kill this guy. I'm letting him live on purpose. Apparently he's a civilian. But that doesn't mean I can't do that. No, I do get penalised. For that. So I probably shouldn't do that too much, as I do want my guys to rank up at some point or another. Yeah, I'll save my progress because I'll be cowardly. Now, if we throw a few grenades, that should pretty much take care of that house. And I'll quickly kill this guy and do the same for this. And that was the shortest mission ever. Yeah, I did lose a few people. I actually did the same as I did first time, because I, decided to blow up a civilian. And as you can see, the tombstone shall mark your losses. Fair enough. I feel that's fair. One little thing, if you do happen to hear some banging, apologies. My next door neighbours are having some renovations done to their house. It's a Sunday, but still, they're having it done, and occasionally you might hear the odd thump or bang. So, just one of those things. Right. Let's see. I have all my dudes left apparently, which is quite nice. Although at the start you are given to fight quite a lot of bad guys. I will shoot them all. Fortunately, ammunition is not exactly limited in this game. There is a abundance apparently. In fact, such an abundance that you can effectively shoot forever.
The enemy bases are crammed with explosive fuel barrels and ammo crates. Keep an eye on what you are shooting at. This is a medikit. Health is fully restored.
Air grenades and those houses will crumble like they're made of cardboard.
Now, one thing that's quite annoying actually, and one little thing I don't like about the game, is with subtitles on, as you can see, it does somewhat block your what the hell you're actually shooting at, so that's not really that helpful. I wish the subtitles were a bit smaller. Obviously, it doesn't affect me specifically, as I'm only doing this for the purposes of demonstration. But for people who actually rely on subtitles, it would block your action just a little bit. So, yeah, I do feel that that needs to be fixed. Ow! I don't have any grenades, which is never fantastic. I'd throw a grenade quickly at that dude because he is not a friend. No, sir, he is not a friend at all. And I will quickly go heal myself, as I definitely don't want to lose any men if possible. I feel that's the best decision. I'm actually being fairly generous with that medipacks, which kind of makes me suspicious, actually. I do quite like the carnage in this game, I must admit. I only have a single grenade left, so hopefully there'll be some more dotted around at some point. More damn medipacks. The one thing I do need, they're not being too generous with. I have a feeling I could shoot that for pretty much a definite amount of time, although fortunately there is a few grenades there. So I can pretty much just do what's necessary and raise this whole area to the ground. As you can definitely tell, if you don't blow up...
Your soldiers have received another rank. The rate and range of their fire will be increased.
If you don't blow up your fuel depots and so forth, what obviously happens is that they'll start respawning, or shall I say if you don't blow up their buildings. But other than that, I mentioned before I do quite like the trees. There is a crap ton of them, but they do quite nicely rendered. There isn't a huge variety in them, but yeah, it's not bad. One slight technical flaw I do have, although I'm not... That was very close. Although it doesn't affect it too much, at least on my system, is I am effectively capped at 30 FPS. It's a solid cap, and I'm not, thinking it's affecting it awfully, but it is quite annoying. I do prefer, obviously, 60. I did originally think it was Fraps or another one of my applications that is causing it when I'm recording, but it's actually not. It's actually set to record at 60, so it seems to be a hard lock. The game is being ported to consoles, as far as I'm aware, so it's probably due to that, to be honest. Quickly save my progress, as I don't particularly feel like doing a massive walk, and I don't want to subject you guys to that. And oh crap, they're springing a trap on me. There we go. It's definitely a very hard rock kind of music. The music on the original Can of Fodder was absolutely fantastic. If you're not actually fortunate enough to have heard it, I would highly recommend you were to do so. It's freely available on YouTube. Not on my channel, so you'll have to Google it, or YouTube it, or whatever. Or you could probably pick up the original Can of Fodder at some point or another. It's definitely worth it if you can get hold of it. This guy definitely needs to die. He needs to die now. There is a lot of these guys, and I feel that their tenacity is admirable, but at the same time a pain in my ass. I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to cross over that. You'll have to excuse my liking to shoot randomly. I don't particularly trust anything that a lot of grenades here. Apparently, no, the maximum you can actually have is a lot. I have 22 in stock. I'll take that back then. So I can cause quite a lot of damage. I do remember specifically lots of bad things comes.
This is a super weapon. It freezes all the enemy in the radius for some time.
That's nice. Oh crap, hello. I feel this is the best approach, just literally dart forward, throw a grenade, dart back, throw a grenade. The grenades, unsurprisingly, have a fairly decent range when they explode. You know, considering the grenades and all, it's almost expected. Throw a couple of those over the fence. A bit cheesy, but never mind. Might be able to do the same here if I'm very lucky. Ah, very effective. That'll save needing to deal with so many of those guys later. And ow, I'm being shot at by someone. Oh, so... Oh, no, not at all, my friend. Not at all. Kind of reminds me of the dudes with Serious Sam, where you're absolutely panicking as they run towards you. I can't remember their names offhand, but you know the dudes. I know I'm shooting a scorpion, and nature lovers will hate me, but still. Oh, I have rank 3. Awesome. It's actually the best I've done. I've still got all my squad alive. Now, I've said that, of course, I've managed to curse myself, but still. Ow! I love how now I'm not getting any health packs.
The enemy squad are incoming. Hide in the trench and repel the attack. This is a rate of fire bonus. Now you can shoot a bit faster.
Ah! You can actually right-click to get into that. I did not know. Fair enough.
I'll do it.
As they say, my bad. Doesn't look like there's much around here. So I think the first thing we'll do is blow up all these fuel depots and lob a grenade. Possibly the second one, actually. Which should take out pretty much all these guys. I'll definitely do the same here. And maybe even another couple here. Worked out fairly well, actually, because it managed to just catch the guys.
Vulnerability bonus.
Yes.
You cannot be killed for some time.
Worryingly, I haven't actually picked up any more explosives. Although it should be at us. I am now an absolute killing machine. Excellent. I'm doing... Ooh! I'm actually doing fairly well. There's some more grenades there, which is good, because I'm running low, to say the least. Possibly didn't put that to the greatest use, and ow. Bulletproof vest, fantastic. Throw a grenade, because I definitely want to take that building out. I have apparently achieved greatness with another rank. And I've also picked up more explosives. Or shall I say grenades. Let's see. You definitely need to blow up because you are providing far too many troops. That was a very satisfying explosion, I must admit. I shall definitely save my progress, my good sir. I don't actually know what all this stuff does, but I have a feeling I shall definitely want to throw a few grenades. Oh, bloody hell. Throw grenades. Try and take out as many of these guys as possible from long range. War is definitely a tactical advantage, and I have the tactical advantage. I'm not quite sure what that does. Let's blow it up. I haven't seen enemies use vehicles, although I'm pretty sure it's been a long time, but I believe in the first one it definitely could. Ah. I am immortal, to quote the famous Highlander saying. I am causing a lot of damage, to say the least. I'm not particularly sure what my objectives are, if I'm honest. There's possibly a button to tell me what they are. And apparently it's not tab, which is the normal go-to button for such things.
Alright, more grenades. Nice.
I do like the fact that our army apparently just leaves grenades lying around. I'm assuming it's from our army anyway.
Yes, sir.
Hustle it, men. Now, of course, because it's a war tactical game of sorts, having height advantage is, of course, and a tactical advantage.
Let's go.
Hello?
I'm going.
I am actually trying to save. There we go. I must say, once your soldiers are this powerful, regular soldiers pretty much just get owned. Definitely destroy the towers. They are, without a question, the bane in anyone's life.
Let's see if there's something useful inside it.
Throw a few of those. And a few more. Running somewhat low on grenades. Not awful, but, you know. Now, do I think this game's good? Yes, it is. It's not flawless. It's certainly manic, and doesn't take itself seriously, which Cannon Fodder's never done, and it can never be accused of doing. It does have a few technical problems, as I mentioned, the frame rate locked, and so on. It's not the most physically demanding on your system.
General, looks like we found the president's computer.
Nah, that's a fake. But where is the real computer? Return to base.
Excellent. It seems like I have done for the mission. I'll quickly check how much time we've got left. I think I can squeeze in another mission for this, just to give you guys a little bit more of an idea. I think you've probably got a vague, idea whether you like it or not by now. But we shall continue. Our goal is to destroy all turrets. Your task is to preserve at least 70% of all the buildings. Operation Silent Tuna. Sounds tasty. Loading times are fairly long, actually, considering. Not like, the biggest deal ever. Oh. Very different environment, not quite as lush, quite a lot of rain.
An electromagnetic pulse grenade can be used to disable the enemy's vehicles for some time.
A ramp.
Ah.
Get up to the other side if we use a vehicle.
Apparently, as I was saying about the vehicles, I now have to deal with them. What in the hell was that? Oh, Jesus.
What have you done? You shouldn't destroy the building.
Take up my attorney, dude. I feel that going in here is not going to go well.
Secure the base. Remember, the turrets are our target.
Holy crap, there is a lot of them. Oh dear, I'm getting myself into trouble.
range increase bonus.
Wow, that was a nice use of grenade, wasn't it?
This is a powerful machine gun. It will increase your firepower.
It certainly will. Oh, crap. I think I'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll call it, because I feel I've demonstrated the game fairly well to you guys by now. If you like it, I think you're probably a bit aware of that, and oh sweet god, I'm going to blow that up.
Do not destroy the Jeep. You'll need it.
Oh, I've already lost two of my men. That is not fortunate at all. Oh, that looks like a heavy gunner. I'm going to blow him up to pieces. I'm going to blow him to pieces.
Now you can move much faster on foot.
Okay.
Let's go.
The Jeep's controls are fairly odd. They don't handle quite how you'd expect. In a way, and in a way they do as well. Apparently not. That was fairly obvious, and yet it doesn't work. Apparently not. I feel this is a good way to end it. Apparently I can't, oh, I was about to say apparently I can't blow myself up. And that is, of course, a lie. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed my look at Cannon Fodder 3 for the PC. I hope it's given you a vague indication of whether you like the game, and, well, I will see you guys soon. Take care, and good luck out there.